You know, 3 months ago when I had the video worked out, all the while up until September, until I got it out, I had realistic expectations of PlayStation Portal's best interests at heart. But as you can see from the title of this video, yeah, not anymore. Before we begin, quick heads up, this video is going to be shorter than my Project Q one, as I'm just skimming over some points I made in that video and answering questions with the current information that I have. I'm Mr. J, and I take back my joke. Calling this thing the PS Vita 2 is too nice of an insult. So, going over the first thing in my prior video, the price tag will set you back by about $200 US. Accounting for state tax, mine being 6 cents, that now brings the total to around $212, barring any shipping and handling costs. And that answers the first question. Now, on to battery. I looked at places like Gamer Rant, Tom's Guide, and so on, and they all said the battery speculation is around 6 to 12 hours. I'm having it down to 3 to 6, because this is real life, not an estimation or simulation. You have to remember, if you're playing any PS4 or PS5 game that isn't processor intense, then I'd say you're fine. But if you play something like Hogwarts Legacy, Cyberpunk 2077 2.0, Armored Core 6, or Sonic Frontiers, how long will the battery last? With high-intensity games, will it last for 45 minutes to an hour tops, and then go battery low? Or will it last the time you are advertising? I need better specifics. On to the next point, I searched up PlayStation Portal and it took me to the PlayStation website. By obvious deduction, PlayStation is selling the Portal through their website, and looking under the additional terms, the general release date is September 30th, so after I've recorded and published the video. Hey everyone, this is post-editing me. I'm a dumbus, it's not September 30th, it's November 15th, my bad. Portal also looks to be just a fancy handheld streaming device. I say this because games under the PS Plus Premium membership, aka PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 era games you can stream to the console, can't be streamable to the handheld. Peripherals aside from the DualShock 4, Dualsense, and Edge aren't compatible, meaning you have to play the games on TV mode, and any special controller or device you use is rendered useless to the handheld. My slight off-topic gripe is it appears the Portal has no internal storage capabilities. With all of this in mind, I also have problems with the finalized product. In context of the next point, look at the Switch. In my opinion, it's a handheld console centered around fun and easily accessible games numerous audiences can enjoy. It's built with that philosophy in mind. And until the Switch 2 comes out and can play graphically intense games without imploding, I'll be right here, playing Klonoa and Phoenix Wright. Shifting back to the Portal, I don't think it's going to have a good time. It has a very small and compact looking design, and I don't know the structural integrity or the capabilities of the device. What can it withstand? Who can I talk to if I need repairs done to this melted bar of chocolate? Sony, you need to tell me how the internal components are able to handle streaming intense games without issue. Otherwise, you're going to have a Galaxy Note 7 problem on your hands. And I think nobody wants their handheld controller to burst into flames or explode while gaming. And I'm not saying this as a guarantee, I'm saying this as a possibility. Finally, I said in my prior video that I hoped Portal would have a Bluetooth connection, and I have been let down. What I learned is you need about 5 megabytes per second to stream games, and 15 megabytes per second for a better streaming experience. All I know is that our house has a basic Verizon home internet package, which is about 300 megabytes if I'm looking at everything correctly. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Look, we don't have internet speeds out the wazoo, just enough to live comfortably. And speaking from observation, when it's not my dad and myself the only ones streaming something at home, the quality and buffering rate chokes. So by this logic, my house has below optimal internet conditions to handle the PlayStation Portal. In conclusion, I believe the PlayStation Portal is going to make negative waves in the gaming market. I'm not saying this out of spite, a holier-than-thou opinion, or some messed up train of logic. I'm saying this because all we have right now is a store page with additional terms you wouldn't see unless you clicked on them, no defined technical specs of the minimum and maximum parameters of the device, and no tech demo to present how powerful a game the Portal can handle. I know I didn't participate back then, but this feels like the early PS3 days all over again. I don't know if it has a stupidly outrageous price tag, but it has an air of overconfidence and lack of foresight. And considering how screwed the American economy and society is right now, I can't afford to waste money on this. What I will say is if you want to waste your money on this hunk of junk, more power to you. This brings me to the end of the video, and if you have any other information, it would be much appreciated. I'm Mr. J, and the PlayStation Portal is pee-pee poo-poo.